So, being in a sad zone is sometimes like, for example, we have just talked about ki, we need to uplift ourselves and we need to find therapy or find a way that what comforts us during that. But I want your opinion on the other side of it, that how to stop negative thoughts while we are sad, because sadness comes with a lot of negativity. That I'm underconfident, maybe I'm not enough, maybe I'm not worthy, but nobody talks to me. So even I have seen in lot of younger generation these days that the feeling of, no, I will not be able to do this, I don't think so I will be able to do it, I don't think so I'll have a chance here in this competition. So is that a frame of sadness which is bringing into this negative thoughts, or is it something else? So whenever we are sad, how to stop ourselves thinking negative about ourselves?
Wow, incredible question. So first thing we have to understand that sadness comes in because of situations. So I may first be in the situation where I don't have confidence. And that sinking feeling of not having confidence brings you to a sadder situation and it takes you down. So there are contributing aspects to determine the level of your sadness. And such an important aspect of it is your thought process. If you all the time think negatively, and that entire thing of pessimism and optimism. So, an optimistic person, as usual, that the glass is half filled, and the pessimistic person will see the glass is half empty, right? That is a mindset, and a sad mindset, a negative mindset. The idea is that while you cannot control the thoughts coming, you can definitely manage your mindset. So the thought comes, I'm not good enough, overpower it with, I am good enough, I can do this, and let me see what I can do for this. Right? So if like, a child comes home 6 7 standard and wanted to be a part of a play जहाँ पे dancing की जरूरत है, but that child does not have, cannot dance but करना ही है, तो immediately teachers, it's not their fault because they're handling too many students. So for them they say, नहीं नहीं बेटा तुम साइड में हो जाओ, अभी उसको करने दे, she's very good in dancing. That has made that child sad. That child comes home and is crying. इट इज ऑब्वियस कि कुछ ना कुछ हुआ है जिसमें दैट चाइल्ड इज नॉट फीलिंग गुड इनफ. तो जाकर पूछो कि बेटा क्या हो गया. अच्छा टीचर को ऐसा लगा, तो अच्छा अभी क्या कर सकते हैं इसके लिए. वुड यू लाइक टू ज्वाइन अ डांस क्लास ताकि आपका डांस इंप्रूव हो, या आपको क्या लगता है कि इफ नॉट डांसिंग आप क्या कर सकते हैं. मे बी एलोक्यूशन, मे बी समथिंग एल्स. शो देम दैट देयर आर मोर चॉइसेस देन व्हाट दे हैव बीन eliminated from or they've been removed from. Like when they're participating in a race, first top three students always get a medal, and that is universal. We can't change that system. But the child who came last has also run the race, has also given that 100%. How about celebrating that कि बच्चे आप भागे पूरा रेस ना, वो मेरे लिए winner attitude है. Then next time
So
the child will come second last, third last, fourth last, and keep progressing to the top, because you are asserting the aspect of participating with life, irrespective, because we always have choices. In this way, we lift ourselves from sadness easily.
so true. And it's just beautifully when you explain that it is so important to um, have a right kind of mindset. And yes, we have talked about this in other episodes also, that how important it is to have a right kind of mindset. So just want to talk about some of the ways we've already discussed. So do these ways, for example, you talked about the coloring therapy, you talked about journaling. So is there any set therapy, that set kind of a therapy for this emotion, or we should find whatever suits the best for us?
I believe we should always find whatever suits us. Like for instance, being in this field, I don't use creative art therapy or journaling when I'm sad. You know what I use? I clean up drawers. I declutter. Because while I'm decluttering, I'm releasing with the everything I'm decluttering, those thoughts and those elements, and giving my and replacing or making it neat and organizing. Because what we don't realize is that little tasks actually help us to reset the mindset if we do it mindfully. So if you're cleaning up a drawer, don't take the drawer and put on your favorite TV serial. Take that drawer, sit with that drawer and be aware कि mind में क्या आ रहा है. Sometimes you're removing something like an old dress and एक memory आ जाती है. निकालो उसको. So you need to pick up, for me, household chores helps me overcome a lot of my negative emotional situations. I love ironing. I love washing the dishes. I like cleaning and decluttering. And that becomes therapy for me. So you have so many choices, but have the courage to go out there and do it. And that will begin by first accepting it. Stop denying it. हाँ, मैं sad हूँ. मुझे आज इस बात की दुख लगी है. Be okay with that.
So true. So basically, the funda is it's okay to not to be okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, true, and that's how we manage the emotions. Yeah. So we understood that it's our mindset, it's our how we manage it. It's something which we need to deep dive into ourselves, and definitely we can help others. But is the prolonged duration of sadness can affect our physical health also?
Yes, it can. Because see, the nature of the body is to move, is mobility. When you're sad, the first thing you don't want to do is move the body. And the stagnancy of a non-moved body is sickness and illness. So activity becomes the very medicine for sadness. So over a period of time, chalo, 1 दिन, 2 दिन. But if it goes into 3 days, your joints are getting stiff, your mental muscle is becoming stiff, then you're going to take yourself to a depressed zone, whether you like it or not.
So true. I mean, it's beautiful to see the journey which we have talked about, the sadness. What we have left, and I want to ask you as a last question, that how to handle a grief, how to manage to come out. I think people use this language only, so मैं उसी language में पूछना चाहती हूँ. How to come out of grief? Is it a right language, or we should always say how to manage a grief? I don't know.
So the first important thing is that we need to understand the difference between sadness and grief. Though I do not want to touch upon it in this particular episode, I'm still going to say this. There is a difference between sadness and grief, though sadness can be a part of grief. Grief is a situation and an emotional zone that you get into because of a big loss. Something that tells you, I have lost or I am losing. You go through grief. Since you're talking about sadness, all that I'm going to say, which is repetitive, you need to pull yourself by bringing momentum and movement to your mind, to your body, to your spirit. By first accepting and being okay, not being okay. Acknowledging that and respecting it and taking a deep dive. Seek out help when you need it. Recognize that if it has taken you more than a day or two to overcome something, then you need help. Smile. Interestingly, you need fewer muscles to smile and many more muscles to be sad, to keep the downward curve. Aging is happening because we like to carry our face morose and sad because we think that's the cool thing to do. No. Smiling is pro-aging, as much as I don't like the word, it is anti-aging at every age of your life. Smile. Smile through your
So true.
worries.
Exactly. Uh, Towards the end of this episode, I just want to, like I always ask you, I just want to know that uh, one guru mantra, or you want to share any example from our mythology that gives us a little sneak peek into that they were also okay with being sad.
I think you see this a lot in the stories, and but then immediately when I think of it now, I always think of the no joke between Shiva and Parvati, because in whatever I've read and whatever I feel, that Parvati is Shakti. She's always on the go, and Shiva is like sitting still. And I'm sure Parvati would have wanted him to get off his asan and go around with her, but she chose to be proactive and keep going and not allow the sadness to come in her way, and let her husband be and do what he needed to do. So I'm sure in between the lines of every story, I mean, another one, Radha Krishna. Don't you think Radha must have been so sad that come what may, I'm longing for my Krishna. I've not been able to marry him. And yet, in that longing, she has lived and been his best friend. So I think these two symbols for me come out to show how activity, love can actually make you use those emotions proactively rather than sink into them.
That's such a beautiful thing you have explained. And yes, through this podcast, what I have got is, again, manage well with the right mindset and choose to give space, and what the person in this moment wants, give that space. Don't ask too much questions right away. And yes, give the and younger generation or a generation to come, they will have more ups and downs, more I would say a feeling of sadness. They will be having abrupt emotions, we can say that. And yes, dealing with those emotions, we really need to listen to these series, Decode Emotions. And yeah, with this, we are concluding our first chapter, first series, and we will soon be coming up with the series 2 here, with something very exciting which we have planned for all of you. And stay tuned, and I would like to have some last words from you.
I want to actually say thank you for asking questions that I'm sure many, many would have out there, and for creating this space to be able to bring emotions the way we need to understand them. So live, be happy, be sad, be you, because you are beautiful. Own up and be authentic, because that's what the world needs, us in authenticity.
Right, right. One last thing which I want to ask you again, that would you like to give any tip on meditation for managing emotions?
You know, let's do a series on meditations. But actually, what I would want to say, everyone get onto YouTube, subscribe to Blissful Meditations, because we have launched India's first multilingual guided meditation channel. So, subscribe, follow, share, comment. India, let's meditate.
Thank you so much for introducing us to this platform, and we look forward to it. I'll just go and search my own for myself, which all things you have done right now, and it's such a cool idea. I'm just loving it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And
Thank
towards the end of it, thank you to all the viewers. Thank you for asking comments. Thank you for leaving your comments in the comment section. And we look forward to your continuous participation.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone.